stream, but we're back. All right, we got it all. Got it all. So we can find fish over there. Dragging something. Come on now, fish. Oh, just had a hit. Hey, do it again. That was crazy. Let's see if I can get it back. Let's see if I can get it back. Come on now. Could this be the day the big fish comes out? Go and find out. Come on, bass. I know you are in there. I've already caught one in 10 minutes. Let's see if we can find another one. Just had a hard hit over there. I just don't know why. That's what we're throwing here. Just a trout trick. Z-Man on a jig head. Trying to see if I can draw whatever fish might be sitting inside that drainage right there in front of me. Try my luck over here. See if something pop up. The fish loves this, so I have high confidence in just throwing this. I've already caught a fish this morning, but it was not it was a decent sized bass. It just wasn't the bass. So I'm trying to find that double digit back here. Coming live from the backyard pond. I haven't been able to make it down to the boat, unfortunately. Just the schedule has not allowed me to do it. Was hoping I was gonna get down there yesterday. Just it was too windy, too cold, and I forgot I had a bunch of crap I had to do. But we're here now. I'll make up for it. I went fishing yesterday too, caught a fish back here, so I did get my rep in at least. Come on now, fish. I know you're over here somewhere. I should have switched like a brighter color jig head. Get off. So if I'm lucky, I'll catch a crappie with this as well. We do have those back here. I'm just trying to figure out where they're laid up at. And do my best not to pull up grass, keep this thing looking nice and pretty. Hey, that was a perfect cast. I was right in the mouth of that drain. All right. See if I can make it count. see if I can get one more out before I switch to a different spot. I do have all this behind me to fish from, but it's too windy to get on the little boat. Otherwise I would. I have a lot of luck out in the middle of the pond with this. Let's see what's up with that. I'd definitely give it a whirlwind. Some of the biggest bass I've caught have been either throwing in front of it, or I'm staying on the opposite side of the bank and casting and bringing the lure across the mouth of it. And I had like a nice little bite, but it just didn't commit. But I had to restart the stream. That's part 2. And the first one I did catch a fish in the first 10 minutes, but now it's kind of cooled down a little bit. But we're on grass. There we go. Let's see. One more. I don't know if that was a bite or me dragging bottom there. Come on now, fish. Wake y'all asses up. I'm telling you, there are fish over there. Good God, this wind. It's just one of those overcast, windy. We're getting some rain this weekend. Type of day here in North Carolina, that is. Trolling, man, I literally was just watching some videos and it's got me kind of hyped about trying to at least catch some live shrimp. I need to. Hopefully be back on my regular fishing grind here. Love to fish with some live shrimp, see if we get lucky. Small Water Charters, what's going on, man? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing all right this Friday. I already caught one fish, but not since I restarted the stream, but it's going to... At least won't be skunked this morning. I'll have to try my luck over here by those trees. I just know there's a fish hanging out right there. I just know it. That's what's up, man. Hopefully business is going great for you. Zach, what's going on? Mac was good. All right, let's see if we can get this. I'm back at it with the trout trick. I'm a simple man, you know. Unless the fish tell me otherwise that's not working, I'm gonna keep throwing it. I hate that I wasn't able to get down to the skiff yesterday. I had all the intention to do it, but I just could not spare the time. Got too much going on. It's my own fault, but it is, man. It is. Sheep's head weather too. I've been seeing people crushing the mess out of sheep's head. I low-key want to kind of get on my river game here and try to find little creeks that are where red might be hanging out in. Just like every weekend I've been out of town, so it's been eating up my Saturdays when I probably could go fishing, or I got soccer games. Like this weekend I got games I gotta go to, so I won't be able to fish at all. And then last weekend I had soccer games again. It's just that time of the year where schedule's just it's crazy, so I gotta find my time during the weekday or make it work. Hey Troy, are you keeping them for bait or are you keeping them to eat? I've seen so many people catching some massive shrimp. All right, let's put on a show here. Come on, fish. Plus, I don't know what kind of wind we have, but it's been, we're like, I know it's double-digit miles per hour gusts of wind we're having. Not that that matters. Fish are gonna still bite, but let me try my luck at this point here. Okay, all right. At least it's the weekend. Hopefully everyone gets some fishing done themselves. Like, I won't be able to fish, so. I still got that $30 gift certificate I gotta spend at the tackle shop too. I think it was recommended if I live stream while I do that. I'm fishing North Carolina, coastal NC, and this is a residential pond that's like behind my house. So most days you'll find me out here live streaming or fishing back here. But then we got like 10 minutes from the beach. And I have a 21-foot Carolina skiff, ultra elite. that I keep in the water that allows me to get out in the ICW or the Atlantic Ocean, or we got the Cape Fear River. So a lot of options, a lot of great fishing. This is the perfect time of the year where the fish bite is insane. Like October is a hot month for saltwater fishing here. All right. Like people even catching sheep's head in the surf, which I've never seen that done before. Granted, I did catch one like out in the middle of the damn river, which on a blue crab, but normally you find them around structure, barnacles, just things that they're gonna be munching on. Maybe there's a bass just hanging out there in the middle of this pond like it always does. What up, fish one? All right, y'all. A lot of great fish and not enough time. That is my problem. I'd lie, that's actually not true. I just gotta manage my time better because I honestly could fish like every day. I just gotta make sure I prioritize what needs to get done. Usually in the morning I have to take a kid to school, so that's either, we leave the house for like around like 7:30, 7:45. So at the absolute latest, I could be down at the boat by 8 o'clock, 8:30, if I don't have to stop for like ice. And it doesn't take all day. But this is legit. Like when I say it's behind the backyard pond, the crib is right there. This is all back here. So there's bass, crappie, bluegill, carp, you name it. There's tons of fish. There's brackish. There's blue crabs in this bad boy too. And again, 10-minute car ride to either be fishing from the boat, a dock, a pier, or the surf. That was a big fish I just jumped. Don't get snagged, don't do that. Gotta watch me make one more cast, and I gotta try to find another. They're not hanging out over there. Just need one more. My bites either come really early or really late. It is never a situation where it's like bang, 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 bang. I put all my trust though in what I'm throwing right now. All right, let's make our way to the bank over here. Let me do a cast. Come on, fish. I know someone's hanging over there. Sometimes when I leave it too, something will hit. All right, let's try luck by the bank over here. Oh, I'm moving all crazy. All right. Probably right about that. I gotta shoot my shot. I would get on the water beat here, but it's too windy. It's scary. Otherwise, I'll be just pushed around everywhere. So I'm gonna try my way around this bank side here. See if we can get around these trees. We're talking about maybe a few feet of water off the bank here. It's not that deep, but I've had some luck. I've also had some bad luck. So I gotta make sure I don't live too dangerously and get myself caught up in the tree. I'm stepping on hills. They'll catch you lacking too. Okay. Let's see what they're hitting on over here. Yeah, I appreciate the likes too and the reactions. Let's see if I can make it worthwhile and get y'all a fish so I can get on camera here. Right now they're being a little bit camera shy for me. Come on now, fish. Yeah, there's nothing fancy. This dude just likes to fish and likes the boat and trying to make something of it. No. Weird ass gnats are flying around. Come on out, fish. Casting's like shooting basketball. You gotta be spot on if you don't want to get yourself all caught up. See if I can get it a little bit closer. Aha, I didn't trust that. I felt like it was gonna go. It was gonna go. You gotta let me know in the chat where you guys are watching from. Again, I'm North Carolina, coastal NC. About an hour north of like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Carolina Beach, Riceville Beach, if y'all familiar with any of those areas. Oh, that was a good cast. Man, if I was a fish, I would literally be sitting right over there. Got some little bit of protection. That's what's up, Fort Myers. Okay, I've never been to Fort Myers, or maybe I've flown into there once. Lucas, I am using a Z-Man trout trick. The colorway is called Festivus. It has done really, really well for me. It's a paddle tail, not a big one either. I think it's like maybe 3 inches. Hey, Jason, I do appreciate the sub too, man. Thank you. I had to restart the stream because anytime I don't disconnect from my Wi-Fi out here, it tries to like pick up the signal and then it constantly wants to reconnect to the stream. And I don't know what, the stream is not the same once it does it, so I had to start over. But I did catch a fish the first 10 minutes of the first stream. But this here works with, I've caught some decent bass with it. I've caught bass and crappie, the only thing I've caught with this here when fishing back here. But I'm trying to chase a double-digit fish out of this pond besides a carp, which there's some big carps. My biggest is 12 pounds that I've caught. But I want that bass. And this is not a stock pond at all. Completely natural body of water that feeds into a creek that eventually empties out into the Cape Fear River. That's why you got some of that brackish water here. Oh, we in the tree? No. See if I can get it back. I got it back. Almost went to the other tree. Dang. I got it back though. Like a pro. Luke's, I'm gonna have to get me a rooster tail. I don't know if I even have one of those. This is North Carolina, by the way. Biggest fish. Back here, 4-pound bass. I know that's not crazy, but my bass fishing has just been slowly getting better over the last like 6 months. 6 months to a year, I would say. And then my biggest, when it comes to like saltwater, is caught a 27.5 inch 9-pound flounder. And then I want a 32 inch red is my biggest red I've ever caught. Trying to think if there's anything else recently. Didn't break 20 inches during the flounder season here in North Carolina. Prior to that, I was catching them left and right, but my buddy Abe did crush it with a 25.5 inch one, and then I did have a charter where a kid, which I gotta drop the video for that here soon, he caught a 25 inch one too. It was pretty epic because it was the last day of the season, and my dude did work. Actually, it was a great charter. I mean, the family caught a bunch of reds, got a keeper red, some blues, some nice sized croaker, like keeper croakers. Like usually they're like not even worth your trouble keeping, but these were freaking massive ones. I've never seen them that big. Probably, honestly. Jason, that's killer. I would love tuna's on that bucket list of fish to catch. I gotta get up with some people about that. Tuna, mahi, wahoo. Those are all great fish to get on. I really don't care much for Spanish king mackerel, but we do there's a lot of tournaments for those. But I don't do any tournaments like that because I don't like wasting my money. I've only done one tournament. I've done two. I've done my very first tournament was like a red flounder inshore tournament, and we were in 7th place, but then somehow somebody got DQ'd because they had their lines in the water before 7 o'clock. I don't know how to even know that, but they got disqualified. We got bumped up to 6th place. That put us in money. And then we did a surf fishing contest last year in October, and all we caught were flounders, which wasn't even a fish that would have put us on the board, or one that would even they weren't even like tracking. It was not a species that you could weigh in on. But I would like to do a little bit more. Pompano, that's what's up. I love the catch. They should be biting now too. But I've only seen people catch those things in the surf. But I think parking is free now, at least at Curry Beach. So It makes it a little bit more appealing to try to go surf fishing. But it's one of those things that if I'm going to spend 15 minutes driving to the beach, I might as well just get on the boat and be able to fish around different places. But it's off season now here, so I gotta be just a little bit more intentional with what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to fish for. I gotta get me some waders though. I'm not that lucky. Now I've caught some strange fish inshore. You don't see them often, but Jack Crevalle, they're not around here that all. Like not something you catch like every blue moon, but once in a while you get a decent sized one they put up a hell of a fight. Never caught a chopper bluefish now I think about it. Those are fun. Alright. This wind's gonna try and put my line in the tree. Back down. Not a single bite. They're not over here. See, I make my way back. I had like 2 glasses of wine last night and don't feel too good. Ugh. Cash. Yo, what up, Cash? When are you gonna go fishing, dog? Tell your dad you can skip school to go fishing, but we're going fishing on the boat. But I won't go super fast. I promise. All right, these fish, man, they are really testing my patience. But I didn't get skunked today. Like I said, I caught one earlier on the retention pond side, but that was on the first stream before I had to do the reboot. That's pretty cool, Isaac. Yeah, I mean, flounder's probably my favorite eating fish. I think I'm gonna try to get on the kayak and do a little bit of fishing in the river. Me and Nave last Friday we were fishing by Sharktooth Island and was having some luck with flounder. But that spot we were on, I was told that it's a really good like area for catching sheep's head. So I'm gonna try by kayak because it's like a 5-minute paddling to the spot versus a 10-15 minute boat ride, because I can't cut across because it's not deep enough. You have to ride out in the channel and then I go around like the long way. All right. Yeah, are your kids out of school, dog? Mario, what's up? Tell Emmy I said what's up too. Tell her good luck in her games this weekend. All right. Come on, fish. I know they're out there. I'm just gonna leave that sit for a second. Something might come along and tag it. Just gotta be a little patient. Take the pressure down. School's definitely, and as far as I know, I think college is on fall break next week because my kid's trying to get me to go pick her up, and I'm like, nah, you need to hit your grandparents up for that. Like I said, I'm tired of driving. But yeah, they don't get out. They're not out on Monday, but yet we're doing a tournament and have games on a Monday, so kids got to be out of school, which is kind of bizarre. Like, who needs school when you can play soccer, I guess. Yeah. Lucas is good, man. Get some fishing in. Yeah, luckily enough, I can do this every day. Like I said, like that fence, that's my fence behind my house. So this is all usually half to myself. It's very peaceful. You know, you'll see me out on that little pedal boat there, little tandem. I was looking at parts for it yesterday. I might need to make do a little bit of some repairs with the seating. Maybe, you know, fix the steering, the rudder, because that thing does not go in reverse for nothing. But like I said, I got a little fishing like a little angler kayak that I don't fish on that often, but I like to get more use out of it. Nope, not good. Don't do that. All right. But when I spend all the money I spend on my boat, I just like to make sure I'm using it so I don't lose it. So I gotta get a little bit better with my time management. At one point, I was streaming like over 50 days plus in a row. I gotta count it up. Like I was like, had a hot streak. And I was catching fish most of the days too, which is, you know, not a bad little feat. All right, let's try here from this bank side here. But when I'm not fishing, I coach soccer. I'm an aspiring gardener here. I really do too much. Biggest fish, Isaac. Let's see, what was it? 4 pound. Nope, biggest fish, I lie. It was a 12-pound carp, grass carp caught. Talk about something that was fun. I might have been live streaming. Maybe I was, I'm not sure. Pretty sure I was. Anyways, I was on a kayak in here and I got like a 7-pound carp on. And I don't know if you ever caught such a big fish on a kayak without a net. And I was using like this kiddie fishing rod too. And this thing was just dragging me. But I'm pretty sure I had probably a double-digit bass like a month ago that had hit on a live bluegill that I threw out in the water on a Carolina rig. It just jumped out of the water and you know how the story goes. It got away. Fried tea bag. I would say live streaming helps grow your channel a great deal. And I would say, I know it sounds cliche, but just being consistent. Find a rhythm that works for you. And try to be authentic. Like, I don't try to do anything more than, I just try to be myself. and try not to get caught up in what others are doing. And really just kind of just run your own race, and you'll get where you're going to go. Firm believer in that. Let's get. That's why I forgot. I got to email this company now. I don't know if that was a hit, if that was me dragging bottom, but we're going to find out. I just say I'm back to where I originally started. We're going to see if we can finish strong here. We get a fish to come out and play. Again, I appreciate the likes and the donations. This helps me support my habit here. Oh, catching bottom there. Come on. So I wonder if it's just not like, if I need to put a fresh one on. Like, this thing's been punished. But I don't believe that. I'm down to one more, though. So I definitely got to buy some more. Last year was Zoom, June bug, and red and black U-tail worms I was throwing. That was the fish were loving. This time it's the Z-Man that's putting in the work. And usually I'm fishing with something that I've caught plenty of fish with. Either it's a Texas rig, again, the jig head, or I'm throwing a crankbait. I've not had any luck with the whopper plopper. I've actually caught some fish with a popper, but that's I maybe caught fish here and there with a chatbait, but it's not my go-to. Either I'm spending money on what works, or I'm spending money on trying something new, and usually I gotta throw it probably a lot of times before I get lucky and catch something with it. Because I didn't eat anything neither. I think I got a fish. Thought I had a fish. There are fish hanging right here. I know there is. I have good information that I'm probably gonna get snagged on some branches. Let's fix that. Let it sit. Let it sit. Oh. I've literally just try different things, man. There were months where I was posting like 2 or 3 shorts a day. That helped with exposure. I was going live every day, if not twice a day. The going live definitely helps significantly. I'll tell you that. I think that is a cheat code, honestly. It gets you your watch hours. It gets you subscribers. And really, again, which I've not figured it out. I'm still trying to work through it. But then it's just kind of figuring out what kind of content you want to make for your audience. And I heard someone describe the best way. It's kind of like fishing. If you want to catch a certain type of fish, you got to use a certain type of gear, tackle. And so the same thought should be used when it comes to the type of content you're trying to make for your audience. And so like I've pivoted so many times, and I'm in the process of still trying to maybe making another pivot. Like there's a lot of things that I do that I like to be able to share, but I don't know if it necessarily makes sense or if it needs to be, like just strictly fishing stuff or, strictly boating stuff. But I feel like you gotta put things out, listen to your audience, and just keep experimenting. But to grow your channel, honestly, the lives help a great deal, and being consistent. Like if I was gonna do it all over again, which I have like a gardening channel, once I have reached the subscriber count, I'll definitely be going live more with that, just because it just, again, is that easy. Come on, I'm trying to catch a bass here. I caught one earlier, but they're deciding to be a little being basser right now. I snagged on something. Again, pulling up everything but a damn fish. Time check, 10:30. All right, I got a little bit of time. I can get my stuff packed up. But you just gotta like what you're doing. Like me, I'm trying to make this work. Love to do this full time, but I can't. But luckily enough, I do have a good schedule where I do have a little bit of flexibility to be able to, get on and stream or edit my videos, and have tons of videos. Come on now. Let's try throwing across this bank here. I've been throwing here. Let's see if we can make it work. Let's use the last bit of minutes trying something different here. All right. I like the vibes. Let's get it. Let's get one. I'm not gonna be skunked today, so that's always nice. There have been weeks where I fish back here or somewhere and I don't catch fish, and you would think fishing with shrimp would get you a pinfish, croaker or something, and sometimes fish just don't be biting. They're not interested in what you're throwing, nor do they care. And this is not that deep back here in this little pond area. And this entire year, I've been taking pictures of all the fish I've caught. Big or small, it doesn't matter. Pinfish, trash fish, every fish gets this opportunity to be in a photo with me. Doesn't always have to be a big fish. Oh, that's what's going on. Again, I appreciate the likes, y'all. Got a few more casts here then. I gotta eat something. I was editing videos last night. I was drinking some wine, and I don't know if that was the best choice. Probably should just chill for that. Come on now. These fish play in your face, man. They just play in your face. See if we can get a little bit of luck here with. Alright, there's gotta be a fish hanging off this bank. They like to come in and feed. But before I go, make sure y'all please share the channel. Like that's the only thing I ask, just to like and share. Engage with some of my videos. If you like it, only if you like it and you want to. Don't do something you don't want to. Also, you can check out some links in the video description. And if you're ever in North Carolina, Carolina Beach area, check out my charters called Audi Silent Charters. At some point, I'll be able to just take people out and make content. Like that's what I'm aiming towards, but you got to start somewhere. And this is me taking those steps there. So y'all supporting the channel, the stream, gets me one step closer to being able to do that a lot more. All right, this is gonna be my last cast. I gotta go pack, and I gotta go eat. I think of bagels in my future, and some much needed fruit. I just had a bite right there. I have to test that out, test that theory now. Gotta test that theory now, just to make sure I wasn't part of my imagination. It might have been part of my imagination. That happens sometimes. Get off. Get off. Ooh. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. One more time by the drain. Then for reals. I'm not going to do like I did last time and keep streaming. I got to get off. But that's not the cast that I want. So we can put it on the spot. I mean, that's okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. Hope everyone gets a chance to do some fishing themselves, wherever you might be. Although I did not catch a fish. In my part 2 of my stream, I did catch one. In the first part, I'll make sure to clip it and post that, and I'll drop a picture of the fish that I caught too in the community tab. Just make sure y'all like it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I give up. I give up. Wow. No, you didn't want to hit that? Okay, that's fine. 5 last casts later. Look at that fish on, y'all. Fish on. Sometimes you just gotta just... Is my drag goofy? There we go. All right, now I feel like I can end this on a high note here. So that's 2. Easy there, buddy. It happened. It happened. On the Z-Man trout trick. Snap that. Might even be the same one. I'm gonna snap my picture real quick. I'm gonna set this bad boy free. Sorry, I always gotta take a picture. And I know it, I don't know what it does to the stream, but for whatever reason. This is the second fish I've caught. That extra overtime paid off. Let's get it set free here though. Fussy. All right, y'all. I am signing off here. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Again, make sure you like and share. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, thank you for the donations. I won't be on this weekend because we got some soccer games going on here. That's great. But I'll be back first thing next week. So make sure y'all lock in. Do some fishing. Enjoy the weekend. Thanks again for rocking with me. And until next time, I'll catch you guys on the water. Thanks for watching. Peace out, y'all.